Welcome to Craig End, 00 gauge model railway based in the 45-50s era. We have the fiddle yard where we've got the extra tracks where we'll be storing locos and rolling stock of varying kinds. We come across to our farm, Craig End Farm, which has got various buildings on there and animals who are out already enjoying themselves. Above that we've got the storage area. We've got some dust covers for the locos and rolling stock, and also a special open engine shed, engineering bay, which you can see into and will be fitted out eventually. Coming back down to the farm, we've got the track will be coming down here over the farmers, down onto the farm track, which will eventually go around up there all the way around and then back round to the town. So coming back round here to the farm, these are going to be green fields and various animals will be romping around in there. We then move on to the engine shed, which we've got a roundhouse engine shed, 3 bays in it, with locos, with a turntable. In front of us here we've got the permanent waste section with the trucks and wagons, cranes and various engineering wagons that we've got. Moving on, we've now got the coaling stage where the steam locos, which is this railway is based on, will be coming in and loading up for coal to go on their journeys. The other side of that we've got the carriage maintenance shed. We've got some carriages in there which are being worked on at the moment. Moving on, we've now got 2 more engine sheds, a double one with Smoky Joe sitting in there quite happily, and the Duchess of Montrose, which is moving up to go be serviced underneath, and for the workers to have a good look and see if there's any problems underneath, oil and all the rest of it that needs doing. Coming across, we're coming around towards the coal yard, which we're going to have a coal yard down here, and next to that, on the other side of that, there's going to be the slate mine, which is in the process of being built. Coming across there, we will be having there are some rails, but they've been taken up at the moment. There's being some more being built. Various wagons. We've got the workers' houses there, and we've got the managers' and foreman's house next door. I think they might be a bit closed, but I mean that's one of those things, isn't it? Then we come across, we've got the lock, where we've got the pub. Looks like the vandals have been around and knocked the sign over. Not surprising, and also been playing around with the fencing as well. I don't know, what is the world coming to? I'm moving across round to the waterfall and the cavern, which you can see just behind it. Coming down to a little halt, and there's going to be a recreation ground around here with the road coming through back into the town. We've got some more works over there. We've got a wood yard, timber yard. We've got a little company there called Wooden Things, making things. We've got the distillery, which is extremely good. Hopefully they're going to get going soon. We've got a warehouse on the other side of that. Coming across the level crossing to get back into the town over here. We then come back to the church, and that's been built on what was the remains of an old castle many moons ago. Unfortunately, the good old Vikings came along and decided to destroy the castle, but the villagers came back later on in life and they built this lovely church, and the vicar has got his house there as well. All sorts of things are going to be happening around there, and we have a little cottage there. This is for the main gentleman who looks after the churchyard, which is lovely. We've got the station coming over there with a main line on the outside nearest to the station buildings going into places beyond, and we've got a local line on the inside with some shops. And then we come round to the village where we've got a smithy along here, Mr. J Noble, I think that rings a bell somewhere along the line, with a garage, butcher shop, bakers, houses for the for people to live in. We've got another little shop here which is joinery, carpenters. Obviously we have to have a pub, and got the post office and tea rooms next to it. A few more buildings there for working, various little businesses working along there. We've got the mill, which is still working, so I'm told. And we've got a new addition that recently come into light, as you can see there with the bright yellow doors, is Dillington's Custard Factory. That's going to be one to watch out for, I think. Coming out of the town, we go over the river, over the Victorian girder bridge, down, around, and then back round over to the area which has got the castle, which is at the moment being sorted out. And there we have it. Hope you found this of use. Any comments are welcome. Thank you very much, and good night from Craigie.